Good evening, Aisha ma'am.
Very good evening. Very
just... Yes, ma'am.
Very good evening, I said.
Thank you. I just now Nadeem sir has sent the link for this one YouTube. We need to send to our teachers. We need to send to all the teachers so that they can send it to their respective classrooms.
Okay.
I think did I also sent to you.
Okay. I'll just check.
Yeah. Good evening, Nadeem sir.
Good evening, madam. Good evening.
Yeah.
मैडम और कौन है प्रोग्राम में? आयशा मैडम को ले लिया, आपको ले लिया, and who else?
Mini and Sudha, and obviously our principal sir.
Mini madam.
Yes, Mini is going to be the anchor. Sudha ma'am and Sarabhai. Sarabhai ma'am is going to recite Quran. Surah recitation.
कोई भी नहीं दिख रहा है मैडम, लाइन में है।
आएंगे सर, नमाज पढ़ रहे हैं, देखो मैं भी नमाज पढ़ के ज्वाइन हुई।
बिकॉज बच्चों को ले लेंगे तो फिर वो फंस जाएंगे, इसलिए।
करेक्ट।
नहीं, लोगों को एटलीस्ट लॉग इन करके नमाज को जाना था।
Same I have done. गुरुवार ने नेटलेने చేస్తాను। आपको वो तेलुगु आती क्या नदीम सर?
जी मैडम।
आपको तेलुगु आती क्या?
सॉरी?
तेलुगु लैंग्वेज?
No.
तेलुगु नहीं आती।
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह।
हेलो।
अस्सलाम वालेकुम सर।
Good evening, sir.
Walaikum salam, madam. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, sir.
Sir, I'm fine.
आयशा मैडम थोड़ा मिनी मैडम को बोलेंगे?
मिनी मैम, सुधा मैम और साराभाई मैम, ये तीनों को जिला they need to enter. Then afterwards, and हम sir MC members कौन आ रहे, तो even we have to keep someone for MC members also ना?
मसला ये होता है मैडम, सबको एंटर करना पड़ेगा, वो भी मसला है। अभी वहाँ 100 हो गए तो वो दिखाएंगे भी नहीं वहाँ पे। सुधा मैडम आ गए।
या सुधा मैम, गुड इवनिंग सुधा मैम।
मिनी नहीं आया अभी, सारा मैडम भी नहीं आया। सारा भाई No, rest of the teachers can join in the YouTube.
Yeah, not an issue. For them, they can join on YouTube.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, sir. Am I audible?
Yes,
very much audible.
Okay. Good luck, ma'am.
Thank you. Wish you the same. Same.
Good evening, ma'am.
And those who are presenting the screen, I will.
Mini also has joined.
Okay.
Just enable.
मिनी बोल के है मैडम, वही है नाम क्या है?
Yeah, she's same.
मिनी बिनी.
He's the same sir.
Okay.
And Nadeem sir, enable us, me and Aisha ma'am, to share a screen.
Yes.
Good evening, mini teacher.
Good evening, dear. Am I audible?
Yes, very much audible.
Thank you.
A good life, and you're visible too with a good life.
Okay, fine.
सारा भाई सरफुद्दीन मैडम कौन से नाम से मैडम? सारा अनम बोल के है यहाँ पे।
I have no idea about that.
आयशा मैडम, सारा भाई।
अस्सलाम वालेकुम मैम।
प्रिंसिपल सर।
यस
सर, एमसी मेंबर्स का कुछ पता है सर, कौन आ रहा है?
नहीं, मुझे नहीं मालूम। विमल नहीं आएंगे, विमल विल ज्वाइन मे बी लेट।
ओके, वो YouTube में चले जाएंगे सर, वो ही इज कंफर्टेबल। वो बात नहीं करना है तो YouTube में बैठ के देखेंगे वो घर पे।
कितने लोग आ गए? कितने हाउ मेनी पर्सन ज्वाइन?
सर एक्चुअली 94 है अभी वेटिंग में। 6 लाइन।
Oh my God, 94.
हाँ, अभी मैं जैसे यस बोलूंगा पूरा फिल हो जाएगा।
हाँ, now only Sarabhai ma'am we have to wait for.
Just I'm waiting for the Sarabhai madam.
नहीं नदीम सर, साराभाई मैम को लीजिए आप। खदीजा आज बोलेंगी, साराभाई मैम का गला ठीक नहीं है। अगर खदीजा नहीं बोलेगी सूरा रेसिटेशन तो मैं बोलूंगी। मिनी नोट, खदीजा डजंट, आई विल।
Okay. Then no one else will
in
join.
case if Sarabhai ma'am is not there or Khatija is not there, our Aisha ma'am is going to recite surah.
Surah. Okay, actually, who is supposed to? Whose name I should call?
Sarabhai. Actually, Sarabhai is supposed to.
Ma'am,
But then,
Aisha ma'am. Hello, Aisha ma'am. Am I audible?
you're
Yes,
audible, but Aisha, not to
Ma'am,
Aisha.
I meant like I don't know. Can I mention the chairman and all in the welcome thing, even if they are not there?
No, chairman is not present. Chairman is in Dammam.
So we can just mention chairman and managing committee members. Whosoever there, we don't know, right?
We can just mention, no, sir. Even
You
if
can
they are-
welcome, madam. Formally, you can welcome even if
Right.
they are not there. Yeah.
Yeah. Sir, Nadeem sir, आपने enable किया हम लोगों को?
मैडम मैं कर दूंगा, मुश्किल नहीं है.
Okay, no problem. No issues at all.
मैडम पोल में 10 सेकंड देना है ना?
10 सेकंड 15 सेकंड दे दो. कितना डिसाइड किया आपने?
नहीं, वो ऑन द स्पॉट डिसाइड कर लेंगे.
ठीक है, 15 सेकंड दे दो.
शांति मैडम, जैसे मुझे अलर्ट कर देना है बाद में जब उस मेंबर्स को बुलाना होता है ना, तो who all are present.
We will see. Actually, Nadeem sir is the best person who knows who's entering, because I mean, in the sense, because he is the person who is managing to admit them.
I have to call them now. I don't even know their designation. What to do? I have to go to.
नदीम सर.
जी मैडम बोलिए.
आयशा नजेदा है, देखिए वो सूरा पढ़ेंगी. ज्वाइन कर लीजिए, फिर बाद में आप जब सबको ज्वाइन कर लीजिए.
आयशा बोल के है मैडम.
आयशा नजेदा, आयशा एन या आयशा नजेदा.
नहीं, पूरा नाम नहीं है यहाँ पे. आयशा बोल के एक है बस.
आयशा एन देखिए, आयशा एन
नहीं है मैडम, सिर्फ
टीचर है वो. शी इज जॉइनिंग नाउ.
सही है, फिर आयशा है बस यहाँ पे बस.
So I have to call Aisha Najida only, ma'am.
Yes.
एंटर तो कर लेता हूँ मैडम, पूछ लेंगे, देख लेंगे फिर.
Ma'am, is it Nagita or Najita? How do you
Nagita.
pronounce that? Najita.
आयशा नगीता.
Nagita. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're on live, right, sir?
Yes मैडम, वी आर ऑन लाइव. आयशा मैडम, आयशा नगीता मैडम. हेलो.
सर वो आयशा नजेदा ही है जो ज्वाइन हुए.
ओ मैडम, बात तो करना ना.
हाँ आयशा, प्लीज स्पीक. अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ आयशा.
हेलो. बात नहीं करेंगे तो कैसे पता लगेगा?
आयशा प्लीज अनम्यूट. आयशा.
No, Aisha.
आयशा नजेदा. She told she has joined.
बराबर नहीं है ना नाम, वो जो था एक ही था, आयशा बोल के मैं एंटर कर लिया बस. और एक है शमिया आशिया.
No, just now she messaged, ma'am, I could not join Zoom link. Aisha Nagita, she just messaged in the group that she could not join Zoom link.
वो लेट हो गया मैडम. अभी फिर वो बच्चे निकलेंगे, फिर उसके बाद ही स्पेस मिलेगी उनको, बिकॉज यहाँ पे ऑलरेडी 100 है. I've told those who are coming they should come 15 minutes before. अभी छोड़ दो मैडम, आप कर लीजिए मैडम. आयशा मैडम.
I think 5:15 we need to start now.
आयशा मैडम आप कर लें.
अच्छा नदीम सर, आप उनको नहीं ले सक रहे हैं आयशा नजेदा को?
मैडम नहीं दिखाई नहीं देते मुझे यहाँ पे.
नहीं, उनको ये आ रहा है कि 100 ऑलरेडी रीच्ड आ रहा है. ये आयशा ए कौन है?
ये स्टूडेंट हो गया कोई.
अच्छा ठीक है, हम लोग कर लेंगे, नो प्रॉब्लम.
हाँ, आप कर लीजिए मैडम.
I think we'll start, sir. Principal sir, shall we
Admit
start?
all now.
Yes.
फिर ऑन कर लीजिए, स्टार्ट करेंगे.
Yes, I'll admit all now.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am. Very good morning.
Good evening.
Good evening, it should be actually.
evening, ma'am.
Good evening,
Good
dear.
evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good
Aisha
evening,
madam.
Divya. Start.
Aisha,
Good evening,
Aisha.
ma'am and sir.
Ji sir.
Please start.
Yes.
Can I?
Mini.
Yes, Mini.
Yes. Every day is a memorable gift from the Almighty. Today, if we enjoy a good night's sleep, we should be thankful. And tomorrow, if we are there to enjoy this beautiful world once again, thank you to the Almighty.
Good evening, sir.
Now I invite Aisha ma'am to recite the surah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
Respected Chairman, honorable members of the Managing Committee, esteemed Principal Dr. Naushad Ali, Dynamic Vice Principal Girls, Ms. Aisha Titi, dear teachers, brilliant students, good evening and welcome to Be on Track. Vacations definitely rejuvenate us from the pandemonium of life. In the past, during vacations, students rushed out to explore the monuments, relax beside a river, or to enjoy a beachside walk. On the contrary, now we can find them indoor, obsessed with the modern gadgets and computer games. It's here that we need to guide them. So today's workshop, Be on Track, becomes very significant. Now I would like to call upon the very diligent and versatile principal of IIS Dr. Naushad Ali, for the welcome address.
Okay, thank you, madam. It is very rightly said that action is the fundamental key to success. Vice Principal Girls Section, Mrs. Aisha Tazeen, School Counselor, Dr. Shanti Rekha, teachers, and my dear student, Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon. I take immense pleasure to welcome you all to today's workshop on Be on Track. We take pride to announce for the remarkable achievements that 49 students got admission in NITs and in other various prestigious institutions under DASA scheme in India. Out of 41 students were granted admissions under CIWG, Children of Indian Workers in Gulf, wherein they have to pay only a government tuition fee as equal as that is applicable to the students who are admitted through JEE Main in India. It is indeed a proud moment for all of us. Undoubtedly, it is a joint efforts of sincere leaders of the school managing committee, wonderful vice principals, determined head of the career counseling department, dedicated teachers, studious students, and supporting parents. I thank all of you from bottom of my heart. I feel privileged to lead such an exciting and vibrant school. At IIS Jubail, we have a goal to make each and every student to succeed in exams by imparting and enhancing their individual skills. Students of classes 10th and 12th have a lot of time available during school vacation. and can use this time to learn and get ready for the upcoming board exams. These vacation can be made use of to develop individuals and knowledge and skills. Our today's workshop will guide you all how to utilize 1 month vacation in a productive way. Today, our VP Girls Section Mrs. Aisha and School Counselor Dr. Shanti will equip you all with a various interventions and strategies to be ready and achieve success. I wish all the best. Once again, welcome you all. Happy vacation in advance. Over to Dr. Shanti, please. Thank you. Hello. Hello.
जी
Sir,
सर.
yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Mini, come on, take over.
Mini ma'am.
This is Mini.
So, yeah, the most efficient way to live reasonably is to make a plan in the morning and examine the results at night. Now let's listen to the very eminent counselor of girls section, Dr. Shanti Rekha, to be on track.
Not girl section, counselor of the school, madam.
Okay.
Aisha ma'am, you will be going first or I should, because in the agenda.
Mini, as per the agenda, I think it's me. Mini.
Yes, okay. Sorry, ma'am. Yeah. The most efficient way to live reasonably is to make a plan in the morning and examine the results at night. Now, let me welcome the eminent vice principal, girls section, Mrs. Aisha Tassim. Ma'am, please.
Yes. Thank you, Mini. Let me share the screen. Yeah, just tell me, is the screen visible?
Yes, very much visible.
Okay. Am I audible?
Yes, madam. Yes, please go ahead.
Oh, thank you,
Yes,
sir.
ma'am,
You are audible. Thank you. Honorable Chairman, esteemed Principal Sir Dr. Naushad Ali, diligent Managing Committee members, exuberant teachers, teacher Mr. Nadeem, excellent school counselor Dr. Shanti, and my precious pearls of IIS Jubail, the students, girls. Today I would like to present before you a simple 6 slides which indicate how to be focused, become fabulous. Just now we have listened to the speech of Principal Sir, wherein he clearly mentioned the output, the result of the extraneous work, the hard work that we have done collectively, right from Principal Sir to the non-teaching staff, and its overall effect we have seen in the form of 49 very remarkable students taking admission into the prestigious institution of India, NITs. It is an excellent achievement and it is history in itself. We all need to clap for this. I request all of you to clap for our students and our success. It's a great thing. Now, to continue with the same rhythm, to continue with the same standard, to continue with the same pace, we want to rejuvenate you. We want to make you focused during this time. That's what Principal Sir said. He has given you the wishes of the annual vacation. And we want to make you drive your attention towards the focused goal. And the caption today I have given is, be focused, become fabulous. These 49 students, how they became fabulous, of course, along with the whole team of the pass out students, though they could not make it into IITs, but they have also got the admission in other institutions, and there was a history of 100% success result. We got result 100%. It's a great history, as always. So we want you people, those who are giving 10th and 12th, we also want you to be on the same line, on the same track. So be on the track is the caption we have given, and under that caption, how to be on the track is you have to be focused to become fabulous.
Aisha
Now you
madam.
can see here, it is a fabulous student in the center. All those pass out students, those who have passed with excellent percentage and got admission in the higher institutions, esteemed institutions. As they were fabulous, what are the attributes that they had? The very first thing I would like to draw your attention towards time management. And when it comes to time management, we should not go anywhere and roam in the world. We should look at our own school principal, Dr. Naushad Ali sir, who is the best embodiment, in my viewpoint, for the time management. Whenever I go to this aspect of time management, I always remember him. So, as a school leader himself, he is excellent in time management. We all have to align to his direction. There is no doubt in it.
Thank
Another is, you're welcome, sir, hanger state, that I'll discuss in detail. I would like to discuss regarding the sleep pattern that we adopt, how it should be. Of course, when we take off the time management, hanger state, and enough sleep, then only we can achieve the goals which we have forward and we have set for ourselves. Then, how to eliminate the distraction to achieve these smart goals, and then how to have self-control. I believe, as an educationist, as an academician, these are the 6 basic elements that you should perfectly learn, understand, and practice. They will definitely make you a fabulous student, not only till your 12th standard, but throughout your lifetime. There is no doubt in it. So here I would like to take up the first slide, time management. Now, time management is the essential quality of the most successful people. And here I would like to give you a simple Pomodoro technique. In Italian language, it is Pomodoro means tomato. Chris was a person who was in the university and he used a technique using tomato. He used a tomato and he used to set the timing in that, using it as a clock. He made a pattern of tomato and he fixed 25 minutes his alarm clock, and he used to set the target and finish off that for 25 minutes only, then a gap of 5 minutes. Then again, he used to continue the same thing, same task for 25 minutes more, and then a gap of 5 minutes. Like this, 4 Pomodoro sessions. 4 Pomodoro sessions were taken up by him, and he could finish the 4 sessions. When he finished the 4 sessions, he used to take a long break. And the research now says all those who adopt this Pomodoro technique can increase
Aisha,
attention
Aisha madam.
span from 25 minutes, even 3 hours.
Aisha madam, sorry to interrupt you.
Yes, yes sir.
Sir, आपका वॉइस क्लियर नहीं है मैडम थोड़ा.
It's breaking. It's breaking, sir.
Your voice is not clear, I said.
It's breaking, actually.
It's breaking.
Yeah, it's breaking.
Okay, now.
Now it's better.
Acha, I just check. Is anybody on mute mode? If they are on mute mode.
All are unmute only. All are unmute only.
All are unmute. All have to be mute then.
Carry on, madam. Carry on.
Yeah. Yes. So this is the technique. You can start any task, and just Divide it into chunks and sit for 25 minutes. Take a break of 5 minutes. Then again come back for 25 minutes. Then take a break of 5 minutes. Like that, this is one cycle. This is another. Third and fourth, you finish. 4 Pomodoro technique, you finish. And then take a long break. This is very important, and this plays a significant role in doing the complex subjects or difficult subjects like maths, physics, whatever you feel difficult. So, coming back to the second slide. So, how is the voice now?
Okay.
It's okay?
It's only manageable, ma'am.
Okay, fine. I'll go slow. Actually, when we go fast, it breaks. I know. So this is a hanger stick. Dear children, what I have noticed, whenever you sit for studies, whenever you sit for classes, I always find you in hanger stick. For example, when I ask you, have you taken your breakfast? Most of you, 50% of you will say no. We will take at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. This is not done. You have to avoid hanger stick. Anger state is hunger. You are hungry. When you are hungry, naturally you become angry. So hunger plus anger will make you and lead you to the hanger state. So how to avoid this hanger state? Very simple. Whenever you sit to study for that Pomodoro technique or any technique of your choice, you should take care of your balanced diet. If you are sitting in the morning, it should be a well-defined breakfast. Now, very important thing for 10th and 12th, as you have to write the board examination, you prepare a lot. 12th girls will still prepare a lot more than the 10th because they have to write SAT or they have to write the competitive examination. So the brain energy is used a lot. And to have a smooth connection between the brain and the gut. Science students, you can understand this is the gut, small intestine and the large intestine. This is the area which keeps you either healthy or ill. You should see that how the energy from the brain can reach here and make you perfect for studies. Remember, if you use beans, any type of bean, that is a good source of connection between gut and brain. In addition to this main foodie, you have to have walnuts, blueberries, green leafy vegetable, and dark chocolates. You have to avoid your favorite foods like burger, pizzas, pastas. All those will have no connection. Instead, they hamper your brain activity. So be in the realistic state, start using the brain foodies like walnut, blueberries, green leafy vegetables, dark chocolates that will boost up the brain energy. In turn, it will give you energy in your alimentary canal system, digestive system that will make you absolutely well to study. These foodies are not only energy giving for your brain, but also these are the good source of keeping your eye health. Now you are using day in and day out the gadgets to do your assignment, to do the homework, to attend the classes. So you have to take care of your eyes very well. So all these things which I have written are a good source of energy to keep your eyes healthy. That is very, very important. Along with the exercises, regular exercise, you have to concentrate on these things. Next very important thing which is lacking in us is that healthy sleep. During examination, if you girls are absent, I'm happy that they accept, yes, we read late night, we slept late night at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. As a result, we could not get up in the morning. This is not done. This is not the quality or attribute of a fabulous student. Girls, please remember, there is a circadian rhythm in our body. That is our biological clock that we say. That is 24-hour clock. That circadian rhythm, it will help to manage the sleep-wake cycle. And it is very prominent. Why? Because as per this circadian rhythm, the brain receives signals of light in the morning and it triggers alertness. At night, the brain receives signals of darkness, which trigger the production of melatonin, the hormone that prepares us for sleep. So remember, always practice a healthy sleep-wake cycle that is linked to your physical and mental wellness. When you sit to study the complex subjects, you cannot do unless and until you have enough sleep. 8 hours sleep is recommended for the people of the age of 15 to 60. 8 hours sleep you should have. So don't neglect this. It is very, very important. Your physical and mental wellness. Now, we come with the time management. By avoiding hunger state and having enough sleep, we are fresh. Now we have set up the SMART goals. As for specific, you know already, M measurable, A attainable, R reliable and timely. Now, please concentrate. This is the cycle I have given, but you can choose of based upon your interest. For example, if you start with maths, you have selected the chapter of your interest. Early in the morning, you got up, you have taken a healthy breakfast. Now your mood is good because you have enough sleep in the night. Now you are sitting to study. And you have opted, for example, maths. You can take SST, science, second language, English of your choice. You sit to study that, please see that you are sitting for 25 minutes only. And in that, if you take up the first exercise and it has 10 questions, you do 5 or 3 or 2 within 25 minutes. Then take a break of 5 minutes. Then do the remaining. Similarly, do like this in science. Go to that chapter which is your very favorite and finish it off. Or SST. Now, I have written maths, and science up and I have taken English and second language. I have written like this because it is what you think. English and second language, mostly you'd give very less interest or less concentration. Girls, it is not done. It is not acceptable. For example, if you are an expert in maths, expert in science, expert in SST, you must have the language grip and command to tell the same in English or in the second language. India is a multilingual, multicultural, multi-ethnic country. And we are Indians. We have to showcase that from our side. For example, I am teaching chemistry. I am teaching. If I am teaching chemistry, I must know what chemistry and other things, other languages. If I say chemistry, I am teaching. It is, for example, electronegativity. For example, there is a concept called electronegativity. Right, in English, I must be able to tell in my language, all other languages. For example, in Urdu, it is called Yasi Manfiyat. And in Telugu, it is called Runa Vidyudatmakata. So it means I must be able to master all the languages. That is the reason the languages are given in your syllabus, your curriculum, to understand different regions and the languages. Never ever take the second language or English lightly. Those are very, very important to understand the education system and the concept very well. Otherwise, you cannot express. You might be knowing the subject, but without language and English, you cannot explain it properly to other people. So please don't be absent during these classes whenever it is happening. And during vacation also, please concentrate these two equally as you concentrate all other things. Eliminate distraction. So you have to daily, early in the morning when you sit to study, today I will finish off maths from this chapter to this chapter. To-do list should be there. And you should have project is there, the exercise is there, divide into small chunks, small steps. Then when you sit to study, see that your environment is neat, clean and tidy. Clean up and organize your workspace. And once you finish everything, reward yourself. Rewarding yourself can be relaxing yourself by drawing or by doing whatever you feel like doing. But simply, even you can pat your back. Yes, I have done this much. Good, great achievement. You can say this assertive, positive words to yourself. And social media, when it comes to social media, please use, limit the use. I cannot say don't use social media. Being in a technical age, being in digital age, I cannot restrict you as an educationist, don't use social media. That would have been an absolutely negative version. I am telling you, use social media for a cause, for a purpose, limit its use to the necessity. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, you can use, but limit it to the necessity. For example, even I tweet, I see what Indian embassy is working, how it is helping Indian community. I see in India different people, how they are working. So to track the progress of India and other people, their work ethics, we can tweet, but not simply just waste the time and in unnecessary things. So please use social media judiciously to understand what's happening around you. Now the last slide is self-control. Self-control is very, very important. Rule your mind or it will rule you. Said by Horace. Control center of your life is your attitude. All the attributes which I showed, you have to have a good control over it. William Henley says, I am the master of my faith and the captain of my soul. Alfred Tennyson says, self-reverence, self-knowledge, self-control, these three alone lead life to a sovereign power. Girls, self-control is very, very important. Now, after doing 4 study techniques, Pomodoro techniques, I told you to take a long break. In that long break, you can eat, you can take lunch. If it is lunchtime, you can take dinner if it is dinner time, or if it is a snack time, take snacks. And the last but not least, video games. Now, when I talk video games, you might be thinking she will give a big lecture that not to see the video games. No, I am not going to say like that. Because before preparing this, I have gone through what it is, how it is going to help you. You will be surprised. Research done in Harvard and Cambridge University. Long research says video games will enable creativity. It will boost in you decision making skill, logical reasoning. So the games like puzzle games, cut the rope series based upon the physics concepts. 2048 is a video game based upon the maths concept. Microsoft Flight Simulator X is all for those who aspire to become pilots. SimCity is a kind of video game where you will be given a challenge how to develop a rural area into an urban area by establishing industries, by establishing power plants, etc. So those who aspire to become and give IIS exam can play this game. Farming simulator, those who are interested in agriculture, which is the backbone of the country, you can do this. Sports, people who have sports mania, who want to play sports, can play this NBA and FIFA. FIFA for soccer, NBA for basketball. These are very valuable, very well appreciated, well organized games that will stimulate your creativity, your logical reasoning, your problem solving approaches will increase. So you can definitely play these games. Okay? But limit it only to 1 hour. That is self-control. It's not like in the morning you started and late night you are doing this. It is not self-control. You should have self-control. Now, thank you for listening. Dear students, you are the best. I like you and I pray for your betterment always. Thank you. It's over to Mini.
Okay, thank you, madam. Thank you, Aisha.
Thank you, ma'am. That was a wonderful session. I am sure that in spite of the technical error, students might have understood and they might have thoroughly enjoyed it. Children, young and adults need guidance to be on track. And when we look at nature, we can see whether we look at the migratory birds or the planets on their orbit, we can see a certain kind of discipline everywhere in the nature. That's what we are able to spend our life peacefully. So similarly, we also need to be on track to beautify this life. Now I invite Dr. Shanti Rekha, the eminent counselor of this school. Dr. Shanti, welcome please.
Thank you, Aisha. Thank you, Mini Ma'am, for such a wonderful words. And welcome all of you, dear students. I hope you're all there with me. Yes? Although it's a virtual platform, but still I can see, I can hear that yes sound from you. Now, before we go ahead, this is like the topic why we have chosen on be on track. Now, we all know there are certain rules for the running race, right? The students who have represented cluster and zonal, they know the rules. So first rule, just I'm not talking about today, I'm not here to talk about sports, but then we have a lot of learnings from this. The first one is, if it is 100 meters, I think most of us, we know we are not supposed to change the track, correct? Again, if it is 200, just the first round, and then we cannot change the track. Similarly, if it is 400, we can change the track in the second round. I hope we all know this one. Again, I'm here not to tell about what is running race, but if you see this, what is there? In 100 meters, means in the short duration, in the short time, we are not supposed to change the track. That means we have to be on track. That means now our examinations are coming very near, and then we need to be on track. We cannot be out of the track. If we know that we are out of the track, we are going to be disqualified. This is the rule of running race, right? Now, dear children, we know now what is coming. We have 1 month vacation, and you're very frank, like principal sir told very clearly, this is one of the school, I guess this is not the only school who arranged this type of workshop before the vacation, right? Now, there's a quick poll for all of you. Just poll it and give your ratings on that. Nadeem sir, can you launch the poll? It's only for 15 seconds. So just read the question and give your opinion on that. Nadeem sir, can you launch? Yes,
you
sir.
Need a break?
We do. Yes. Do you need a break? This poll is for only for 15 seconds. No. Do you need a break? Don't think what I'm going to say. Don't think, principal sir. Don't think. We just see what exactly you need. Yes or no? Do it. It's only got 15 seconds. I need the results fast. 15 seconds. 15, 14, 13. Yes, dears. Nadeem sir, we can also post the results now and then.
So 25 seconds, 30 seconds. Shall I stop now?
Yes, stop. We got it. Now, what are the results? Yes, we need a break. Even I'm there. Even I've did it. So we need a break. Very true. Very few. They said 14%. We don't need a break. But then seriously, we need this break. We have it. Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot. You can remove this, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Thank you. So we do really need this break. However, as soon as we are going to come from this break, we are having examinations. So that is the purpose why we have this workshop today. Because study plus plan vacation, we are going to get A grades because we know you all are efficient. You all are good students, right? So let us see how we can be on track. There are certain tips which Aisha ma'am told. Again, I'm not repeating, but I'm emphasizing on certain things. Time to plan. See, for the first time, we are getting a break of 1 month. Imagine you are getting a break of 1 month. Time to plan. What I'm going to plan. Which are the subjects? It's very difficult. Which are the subjects are very easy? Which are the subjects we focus? To make a plan of it. When I'm going to study, at what time I'm going to wake up, at what I'm going to sleep, at what time I'm going to use my gadgets. Plan. See, dear children, dear students, this is not the repetition of what I did in workshops in past, but then this is emphasizing again. I'm telling. The second important thing, what you need to do is do to-do list. what I'm going to do the list, not what I'm going to watch on TV, what I'm not going to, with whom I'm going to chat. But again, when you have plan, you will be having the list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this talks about what I'm going to do. So when you plan, you know what I'm going to get up. I'm not saying that you should get up all at 5:30, 6 o'clock. You need to get up for your prayers. Then you may take a small break and then get up, do exercise as Vaisha ma'am told very clearly, and then you have to have a plan. You need to have a plan, because if you don't have a plan, if I want to go to the mom, I don't have a plan at what time I'm going to start, why, how I'm going to start, I will never able to land in the mom. So we need to have a plan. Don't forget your goals. The goals already, Aisha ma'am talked. I'm going to talk in a different way later on. Organize yourself. This is the most important thing. If I don't organize, dear children, we will never able to get ahead. What is exactly organization? Organizing ourselves doesn't mean that how I'm going to hang my clothes, how I'm going to put my books, or where I'm going to put my mobile, or what I'm going to do on with my mobile. No, organize means again how ample, because you might be having your assessments, you might be having your projects, you might be having your examinations. Many things are there. So again, fact again, if I'm going to go for this one, the time to plan, organize 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to organize yourself. Where I am going to do, what I'm going to do, please organize yourself. Again, organizing doesn't mean that only study, study, study. We all know if a person always study, it's not going to be good. There's a phrase on that. I'm not going to talk about that. Now, the most important thing is boost your power, brain power. Because see, what happens is when you study a lot, or when you're doing certain things for a lot, or when you're not doing anything, our brain start rusting, right? Our brain, like idle workshop, like idle brain is like devil's workshop, it's been said. So what happens is you need to boost your brain. There are certain exercises, there are certain ways, there are certain, riddles. How many of us do solve riddles? Because see, we all do exercises, right? If I'm growing fat, if I'm putting on weight, or to be smart and fit, I do exercise for my body. But then what about my brain? There are various exercises. Exercises like solving sudokus or solving riddles. So then memory techniques, memory games. Please do solve that, because that will boost your brain power. And last but not the least, that's a very beautiful education system. This is a research method. The last one which I'm talking about, it's a research method. What exactly the spaced education method means, like for example, like you have 8 hours. Don't study for 8 hours continuously. What you do is take a break in between. Maybe 2 hours, take a break. Then 3 hours, take a break. Then 2 hours, then again 2 hours, take a break. Okay, so what you are doing is you are spacing your education, you are spacing your studies. So in that, what will happen? Your brain will get rest. Because what happens is if you continuously put pressure on your brain, it will not work that efficiently. So take a break of some time. But again, break is not going back to gadgets. Dear children, since March, it's lockdown, and since March, I think April, we are on online. So we are on the gadget. See to it that you go out of the gadgets. See to go upstairs or go out, be with the nature. And that's the best method of spacing yourself and taking a great break. Okay. Now, the next one is, today I'm just going to talk some few methods of your study skills. And dear children, you are very fortunate enough to get 1 month. Okay, now utilize it. That is the reason. Utilize it and be on track. Lock and key method is a wonderful method. We Toastmasters use this method to practice our speeches. What is this lock and key method? You know a lock and a key, right? Now you study in the morning certain concepts of chemistry, certain concepts of maybe accountancy, and then you lock it, right? And you take the key and keep it away. Then later on, after some time, again, you open the lock with the key. So what is that? You are practicing. Basically, this method, from your conscious mind, you are putting the material in your subconscious mind. From a short-term memory, you are putting into a long-term memory. This is a beautiful, researched, wonderful method of lock and key method. And when you use this method, you are putting some short term, because many times what happens is you read, right? You need something and you just close your eyes and you try to retrieve. So you feel, oh yes, I know that. But after some time, what happens is you forget. Then you will maybe 50% remember. If you use this lock and key method, especially for the concepts which you have to remember, for the definitions or for formulas, it's a wonderful method which will help you. Now, the second one is make connections. Now, what do you mean by make connections? Suppose if you're studying biology, if you're studying chemistry, if you're studying accountancy, start making connections with other subjects. For example, biology with other subjects, chemistry with other subjects which you have, right? So in that, what is happening when you're making connections, you are working with your brain. Your brain is working. Ultimately, your studies is all related to your brain, isn't it? So in this, you are working with your brain. So when you're making connections, the brain starts, having the connections. And then when you want to retrieve, when you want to recall during examination, it will really help you, right? So use this method of making connections. The next one is Feynman's methods. This is a beautiful method. Now, in this, I'll tell you an example. This is wonderful. Again, as I've told you, you guys are very fortunate because you have ample of time to work on your study skills and be on track. Suppose I have a problem with one accountancy concept. I have no idea. So write the concept in between. I take a page or a notebook, write that concept, right? For example, biology, write that concept. I'm struggling. I'm not able to understand. I'm not able to really, not able to remember. I got less marks in examination because of this. Write that concept in between. Take out your notebooks, take out your books, take Google Internet and write whatever the material or whatever the information about this surrounding. For example, like as I said about entrepreneur, like you can say like a goal setting, you have many things, whatever is there related to concept, write it. Now, what you do is you become your own teacher. You only start explaining yourself. So in this process, what is happening? You will remember, you will find interest, you will not be distracted, then you will able to recall during examination perfectly. This is a beautiful researched method, Feynman's method. And these are all, see, dear students, whatever the methods I'm saying today, all are researched. All we have, we have educational psychologists who work continuously to ensure and come up with concepts, how a student can learn effectively and efficiently. The last one, this is not exactly the last one of the things, don't overlearn. What happens if you overlearn? You can see the picture. What happens if you do overlearn? It will go off. So when you do the overlearn, for example, I know the concepts. You feel I have to go on learning. Your adrenaline will say, yes, dear, you can go ahead with it. But then ultimately what happens is after some time, there is a point, it has been researched. There is a point where is the learning diminishes. You will tend to sometimes forget it. So don't overlearn. Once you know it, as you said, the lock and key method, lock it and keep and go for the next. Try to make a connection. Go for the next. Okay. These are some of very, very effective methods which I use with my own clients. When some students, they come, they struggle with memory, they struggle with, study skills, I use these methods and it works wonderfully. Now, one of the most important thing is many students, they say, ma'am, I do everything, but I can't concentrate. I know, I understand. It's not that you don't want to study. You want to study, but you don't concentrate. But there are again certain tips. Follow study skills, habits, which I have told you already. Improve sleep, which already Aisha ma'am has said. I'm not repeating, but I'm emphasizing. So I don't want to go in deep. Improve your sleep quality. Make time for exercises. Spend time in nature. Dear students, that is something is the most important thing. Spend time in nature. In past, in history, when you study history, I think most of you did history in the 10th standard, where I don't think anytime Shivaji Maharaj or our past people, they were having that problem of memory. Or no, because they were with the nature. Be with the nature. Even if you don't have a nature, go upstairs. Even if you don't have, go out in the corridor. Be with the nature. What is happening when you are getting with the nature? Your unconscious mind, subconscious mind is making connections with the nature and is giving relaxation to the brain, which will be helpful for your memory. This is scientifically proved. Where your diet, I'm not going to talk about the diet because Aisha ma'am has given good information about diet. So please work on it. Do a concentration work. Concentration work means there are various exercises like meditation, yoga, and all these things which really will help you to concentrate. Exercise, as I've told you, meditation, which I've told you. Now, the last but not the least, train your mind, the tests. Why we conduct class tests? Why we conduct half-yearly tests? It's not to fill our data sheet. It's not to tell anyone that how many tests I have conducted. It's basically you're training your brain, you're training your mind how to recall information, what you have studied or what you have learned. So basically, it is training your mind, it is training your brain. So please see to it that you take this. You have a lot of online tests, solve that. Mock tests which were being conducted, solve again. That way, you will be training your brain how to recall the information. Now, this is one of the most important thing, and I know many students they suffer, including many people. Now, Nadeem sir, can you again launch the second poll? That is, how many of us? Yes, sir.
Yes. Do you often put the things until
Yes.
later?
Do you often put the things until later? I want everyone to please honestly answer this question. It's
Okay.
again only going to be for 15 seconds. So yes, do you often put things until later? Fast, only 15 seconds are there for you to poll on this concept.
Good.
Yeah, getting answers? Be honest. Even I'm going to do because I know what I do sometimes.
Okay, stop.
Stop. Oh, great. Now let us see the results. Yeah, 83. Even I'm there in that. I'm there. Very true. 83% we do procrastinate. That's really, you know what? This is one of, thank you, sir. Thanks a lot, sir. You can close it. Thank you. Now, you know what, dear students? This is one of the deadliest virus which is there throughout the world. Yes or no? Yes. And no vaccination. We are able to get vaccination for coronavirus. For everything, scientists have worked. But for this, not yet. We have to work for the vaccination should be there from our side. So how I can work on it? Okay. So let me first of all understand why do we procrastinate. See, as a psychologist, I always feel, first of all, when you have a problem, understand why we do that. The moment I get to know why we do that, automatically we get the reasons and automatically we work on it. So why we do get? The first one is anxiety. Anxiety is one of the things. I feel anxious about math. So that's the reason. Suppose, like, after 10th, I've taken to 11th math, commerce, and then again in math, I'll be procrastinating. Oh, yeah, let me do later because something I'm a little bit anxious about it. So that is one reason. Second one is fear of failure. Because the moment I get the anxiety, I have the followed by fear of failure. So the fear of failure, I'll feel, oh my God, whether I'll able to pass, whether I'll able to do. So what it was unconsciously, these dear students, I know when parents come, because my child is not studying, it's not because your child is not studying, because the child is undergoing procrastination, not because she doesn't want to study, not because she doesn't have goals, not because doesn't want to excel, but she has certain issues. That is why we fear of failure. Probably identify, dear students, identify the reasons in you. Excessive perfectionist. This is something one of the problem many times. Even I used to suffer from this one many years ago. And that I want to be perfect. I want to be 100%. All or none basis. I think you all science students know this. So in that, what needs to happen? To order to have that perfect, I feel let me do tomorrow because tomorrow will be the perfect day for the perfect job. Again tomorrow, perfect day, perfect job. For me, perfectism or perfectism is something a myth. It is not 100%. We can never say that is I have 100%. There is always a room of something. The moment I understood that concept, I changed myself. I said, okay, there has to be something benchmark. I'll put a benchmark. I'll go to that, right? Then low energy level because of health, because of lack of sleep, because of poor diet, because of that many reasons, low energy level. So we say, no, today let me put it tomorrow. We keep on doing that. Lack of focus, very true. What is lack of focus? We don't know what to study. If you don't focus on certain things, if you don't plan, you don't know what exactly. If I don't know where to go, so I'll keep on procrastinating. What to do? What is subject to study? Have a plan. Okay? Have a things to do list. Plan means again, dear children, not exactly at what time, but then also about your subjects. Which subject I'm good? Which subject I'm poor? Which subject I'm what exactly I need extra emphasis? And dear children, this is 1 month you have good time for you to understand which subjects and working on it. Right? And the last but not the least, abstract goals. Very true. What is exactly you mean by abstract goals? Aisha ma'am spoke very nicely about the SMART goals because you're all a smart children. But what exactly abstract goals means? Fine, I'll say, like, I want to get good marks. If I say I want to get good marks, what exactly good? 40% good, 50% also good, 80% also good, 90%. You need to be specific. Like if I'm getting 50, I'll think of 70. If I'm getting 70, I'll think of 80. That means you need to, the moment you are abstract, the moment you are focused, the moment you are clear with your goals, you will be able to do it. Now, we know the reasons now. You people have identified. Now, let us go from procrastination to productivity. You know, we don't want to sit with those problems. We want to work on it. Okay? Pick up your poison. What exactly pick up your poison means? You have identified where, because of what reasons I'm not able to, because I'm not feeling moody, I'm sorry, because I'm not feeling, energetic, because I'm not able to, I don't have a goal. So pick up the poison, work on it. 5 minutes miracle is a wonderful, wonderful technique, which we all do. And when I do corporate trainings, this is one of the things which I always tell, what exactly the 5 minute miracle is. Like I say, you take any task which you have been procrastinating. Say it, first of all, say like, it's like a short term activity or a long term activity or a small one or a big one. I'll take a small one. Then the small one is writing letter to my HOD for 1 week. No, writing to my letter to my HOD for some reasons, for some problem. So then immediately I'll do that, and within 5 minutes I'll do, and I'll be happy. Yeah, I have done it. So pick up that aspect, pick up that thing which you are being procrastinating, and do that within 5 minutes. See to it within 5 minutes, and then see the goals, and then see the miracle. It will automatically tell your brain that yes, dear student, yes, it's me I have done. So that will go ahead to a power hour. What exactly mean a power hour? In that, what you have to do is see to it. Now, our brain, I'll tell you a secret of a play. I'll tell you a secret. Our brain doesn't work continuously in the same pace. It has peaks, it has valleys, right? So every person, for example, my peak is maybe nights, right, where I'll be very energetic and a lot of creativity. So choose your peak hours, right? In that peak hours, then you take up where you are energetic, where you are very enthusiastic, and then pick up the work and work on it. So that will be what is called as a power hour. Kill it with kindness. You have been procrastinating. For example, I told my students of 12 to submit a project, but they didn't do. So it's okay. Then they feel guilt. I said, don't worry, no problem. Kill it with kindness. Okay, fine. Everybody does it. But now you can do it. Get under the hood. Means whatever your poisons you have, try to understand what are the reasons. All or something, which I've told you already, is nothing perfectionist. There's something is a myth. You have to set yourself and work on it. Rephrase your internal. I cannot do. The moment you keep on saying, I cannot do, your neurons, they will only listen to that. They will not say whether it is positive or negative. They'll only listen to it, act only to that, and they will follow that. Minimize distractions, which I told. Aim to eat an elephant first thing every day. What is an elephant beetle? What exactly means? Suppose, I think even you also do. Suppose your mama given has a plate with 2 vegetables and some curry. And then what you do is, you usually eat first the one which you don't like, and later on you eat the things which you like it. Correct? Similarly, do the action, do the activity which you don't like first, complete it, and go for the one which you like it. So this is what exactly you have to work with your procrastination. Now, brain drain is very simple. Brain drain is one of the not simple, although it is very simple, but that is one of the thing which is struggling, or which is really, many educationists, many psychologists, parents, they are worrying about this. This is one of the very simple concept, but then it is very dangerous. Why? That's the reason it's been said warning. Because brain, but after the vacation, what happens? You completely forget everything. You drain the brain. So, but these are some of the things which able you to avoid, brain drain. What is the first one? Brain breaks. Brain breaks, which I've already told you. Do some sudokus, do some exercises with the brain, memory, riddles, creative writing, wonderful. Think out of the box. Do some creative writing. Take a break. When I'm talking about the break, do that. Disable Wi-Fi, enable books. This is one of the beautiful things which I always tell my students to avoid. Now, ABC goals, this is something I just want to work on. Now, tell me how you, there are 3 types of goals. Basically, today I'm not talking about smart goals. There are 3 types of goals. This is corporate. Actually, I'm just coming to a little bit corporate. That is A level, B level goals, and C level goals. A level goals you have already done. You have been doing, right? B levels you never done before, but it won't be that much struggle. C goals, fantasy. So work on B goals, then your goals, because many a times people fail to achieve the goals because of this reason. So come from A to B, C to B, right? The moment you think of work on B goals, you see your goals will be achieved. Now, last but not least, a small video for all of you. Sir, is my sound audible?
Yes, yes, madam.
So that's it from my side. So be on track. Happy vacation. Before I go ahead, the last poll. Sir, can we have the last poll?
Yes.
Yes. Did I set my goals? Yes, dear children, 15 seconds. Fast. Right? I think the time is over.
Yeah.
Yes. Wow. Wonderful children. Wonderful children. If you have set the goals, go ahead with it. If you have not yet, no problem. There's still time you can do, right? And please see to it that you are going to be on track. You should be on the track. If you have any time, any issues, anything, you can always get back to us. You can always get back to me. For me, no vacation, because there are many things which I have to work with my students. If you have anything which is troubling you to be on track, I'm there for you. That's all from my side. Signing off. Over to you, Minnie.
Thank you, Dr. Shanti. It was a wonderful session. Now, students, it's your chance now. Are you ready, students? Yes. Now you can come up with your queries. You can ask questions to Aisha ma'am. You can come up with your queries and you can ask even questions to Dr. Shanti. Without wasting the time, I request the students to come up with their questions. Hello, students. Is there anyone? Start.
Hello, Shanti ma'am.
Yes, Harini.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am, I have one doubt.
Yes, Beta, tell me.
Ma'am, can you give more tips on the Pomodoro technique that you mentioned, like how to implement it better?
That technique was being given by Aisha ma'am. I think Aisha ma'am would be the best person to give. Aisha ma'am, are you there?
Yes, yes, I am very much here. I listen
Yeah.
to Harini, Rajan. Yes, dear Harini, listen. Pomodoro technique is the simplest technique. Also, it is the oldest technique. Sit with the topic. Imagine your science. Which is your favorite subject? Tell me first.
Aisha madam, your voice is breaking.
Harini, which is your favorite subject?
Aisha madam, your voice is breaking.
Okay.
Vibrating. Your voice is vibrating.
Acha. Now also, sir.
पता नहीं
Also.
हाँ मैडम, हाँ अभी भी है. It's not
Right.
clear from the beginning.
It's breaking, ma'am, actually.
Yeah, it's breaking. Fine,
Maybe
fine.
Shanti madam can answer.
No,
No, she
actually,
has.
it was explained by me.
Aisha, ma'am, you can do one thing. You can just put in the chat box so that everyone can see if it's possible.
Yes, yes.
And dear students, don't worry. What are the tips which I have given and Aisha have given? We are going to, we are going to compile them and put it in the PDF and circulate. Aisha, ma'am, is it okay with that?
Dr. Shanti, let me come up very slowly. It happens when we go fast, voice breaks, but when we go slow, it will catch to the bandwidth. So for Harini, Pomodoro technique is simple. Take any topic, read that topic, work on it for 25 minutes. Am I clear now, Dr. Shanti?
No, ma'am, actually your voice is breaking, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am,
And we'll do one thing. Don't worry. We will put it that and send it as a PDF. That would be better. That's going to be benefit for all the students. Yes, now, sir, is it okay?
Yeah, madam, Shanti, you can give answer. It is better if you know, you can give the answer.
Actually, it's a study technique which she has explained. Let her explain in her own words. Later
Oh,
on, she
okay.
can put either. Yeah, let it be because
You
she
are
wants
right.
to
You are
explain.
right. But you know,
Yeah.
Aisha madam voice is breaking, sound is breaking,
Yeah,
vibrating it.
no problem.
It is
Anything?
not
Any
clear.
other question? Any other questions? Dear children, don't worry. We are going to compile both these presentations and send it across to you. Okay, don't worry. We are going to do that for you all.
Students, please come up. You can ask questions to Dr. Shanti. Please come on, children.
Okay, no question.
Yes, sir.
Then finish.
Sudha ma'am.
Okay, can I proceed?
Yeah.
Give thanks for a little, and you will find.
Minimum, just a second. If any managing committee members are there, we can request them to speak for some time, sir.
No, it is not.
Madam, कोई भी नहीं है, madam.
Come to no one.
Nobody.
Yes, then we proceed with what a
Yeah.
Things are.
Yeah, I'll give thanks for a little, and you will find a lot. Now let me invite the very popular English teacher, Mrs. Sudha Krishnanand, to cast the vote of thanks.
Gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. It turns what we have into enough and more. It turns denial into acceptance, chaos to order, confusion to clarity. It can turn a meal into a feast, a house into a home, a stranger into a friend. Good evening, everyone. We have reached the end of an enriching and enlightening session, and it's a privilege to articulate my gratitude. Right at the outset, I would like to thank the Almighty for making today's webinar a resounding success. It is said that prayer is man's greatest power. I would like to thank our venerable and versatile Vice Principal, Girls Section, Aisha Ma'am, for initiating this emphatic workshop, Be on Track, seeking the Almighty's benediction and grace. On behalf of all the teachers and students, I would like to extend my heartiest thanks to our Honorable Chairman and Management Committee members for enabling this educative session to enthuse the ignited minds and aid aspirants of academic success. I would also like to express my profound indebtedness to our dynamic and enterprising principal, Dr. Naushad Ali Sir, for his constant support and guidance and for making this event a reality. Like he said in his speech, action is the key to success. We are also fortunate to have a vibrant and vivacious Vice Principal, Aisha Tazeen Ma'am, to help coordinate and get the team working. Her ideas and thoughts will definitely help our students to carve a niche for themselves. Her presentation on Be Focused to be fabulous was truly impressive. The Pomodoro technique will be a useful strategy for all of us. It is also wonderful to have an erudite colleague and counselor, Dr. Shanti Rekha Ma'am, to shed light on pertinent areas like brain drain, effective study habits, and learning strategies through her robust rhetoric, Keep on Track. It has rightly been opined that our strongest anchor is hope. I would like to place on record my earnest gratitude to our anchor for the day, Minnie Ma'am, for instilling in us a sense of hope, direction, and purpose. I'm also immensely grateful to all my colleagues who have made this day and who make each day special in the lives of all their students for their presence today. And special thanks to all our diligent students who are at the core of our educational endeavor. Remember, children, time once lost can never be retrieved. So make judicious use of this valuable resource, be on track, and soar heights of glory as the captain of your ship. Thank you and have a pleasant evening.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir. Nadeem sir, you can close the meeting.